They are the sights and sounds from decades ago. The Penny Arcade in Manitou Springs is like a walk back in time.
It has an old antique smell to it.
Alan Kearns has owned the arcade located just off of Main Street in Manitou for the last 45 years. But it's been in his family since it opened its doors 85 years ago.
My father started with one building, and when he died, there was 4 buildings. And then we've expanded to 8 buildings.
Some buildings have more modern games, but it's the classics that have people coming from all over.
Older guy, grew up on pinball. It's hard to find a lot of these games, and especially when you can still play them at the original price. If it was a penny, you pay a penny. If it's a nickel, you pay a nickel. How can you beat that?
Curtis Moore is from Chicago area and started coming 7 years ago during his annual trips to Colorado.
I just started looking online, and then I started reading about this arcade in town, and they said it was classic, and I love old arcades. Had to come to see it, and that's why I come back every year, because I love it so much. It's just a lot of fun, and it's pure nostalgia. You're not going to find this anywhere else.
There are over 400 games to choose from all eras, at least one over 100 years old.
This guy's still on a penny, still a penny to play, and quite honestly, I don't even know how much money it's made through the years. So you want to give it a pretty good...
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Whoops, and then, oh, there you go. Doctor's office, which I always think's one of the, it's a pretty, it's made by a company, it's called International Mutoscope. The sad thing is our kids see more in a Target advertisement than this. I tell people this, and this is the truth. It's on a reel, and there's different pictures, and it flips them. 2 years ago, I paid $850 to find a roll so we could keep it operating, a doctor's office roll.
Ranging from pinball to pistols. It has everything. Which particular games attract you, and what do you like playing?
I like skee ball and Dig Dug and Police Trainer, all the fun stuff, Pac-Man, all the old original games.
It's always like a time we can just come and hang out together, because we engage together. We could just be at home sitting on the couch watching a TV, but instead we're here and trying to like play the games together.
Some games are purchased for more than $10,000 and $20,000, but the one that takes up the entire room of its own takes the cake, or the checkered flag, rather.
We bought this in 1974. It came from England. We bought it at the amusement park show. It was $55,000. Sorry, Scott.
While there's no wagering, the arcade actually got its start using a version of gambling.
When my father started this in this building, and he actually started as a bingo parlor. So he ran bingo until they made it illegal unless you're a nonprofit or something else. And then my dad, being a smart guy that he was, he changed the name to Tango for a while and ran it. And I mean, the one thing I always remember as a kid, they used lima beans on the old bingo cards. And for years, even after he passed away, we'd find lima beans and stuff. Till this day, I can't eat a lima bean though.
You can see a tribute to Kearns' dad as Bingo Jack's signs hang in the windows. But Kearns says since his children won't be taking over the family business, there could be a for sale sign in the windows soon.
Well, I would like to sell it. I would like to sell the business now, because I'm 67, you know, and I'm not, summer's coming and these 14, 16-hour days get you.
Kearns didn't reveal his asking price, but hinted it would be in the millions. Until that day comes, though, Kearns will let the arcade continue to do what it does best.
I just like to see people happy, that's all. I like to see them come here and leave and see them smiling.